Hey guys, it's Izzy here. This is my third attempt filming this video because the first time I accidentally deleted it because I'm dumb. Second time I filmed the whole thing and then my camera's like, we didn't register the card. And I'm like, you filmed the whole video. So I go and it's not saved on the camera, which is really annoying. So a third time is a charm. I'm showing y'all my science fiction TBR. So there are going to be a lot of Star Wars books on this list. If you don't know, I'm reading the Star Wars books, canon and legends, in chronological order, just throwing both lists together and doing it like that. So our first book is Into the Dark by Claudia Gray. That's a Star Wars one. Then we have Selected Stories of Philip K. Dick, obviously by Philip K. Dick. One of you guys got me that book, so shout out to you. We have Queen's Peril by E.K. Johnston. This is about Padme, who is one of my all-time favorite characters, and my friend got me that book. So Light of the Jedi by Charles Soule, obviously Star Wars. So then our next one is kind of a near future kind of sci-fi, which is probably, I don't know, is that considered a trope? But I really like near future sci-fi because it shows us where our society could go, where we're going just in the next 25 to 50 years. Because like, what if it happened? And that is Migrations by Charlotte Mcconaughey. And I feel like a lot of these books are about like climate change when it's near future. So kind of fascinating. So then we have a sequel, and that is Awaking Gods in the Themis Fowl series by Sylvia Nouvelle. I really like this series. It's told in a FAL format, and I think doing the audiobook would be really good. I didn't do the audiobook, but I think you would enjoy it more if you did. But these books are very close to my beliefs on how the world is and how religions were formed and all of that. Look into Graham Hancock if you're interested in that. So then we have Dune by Frank Herbert, which is a classic sci-fi, and they are making like a movie or show or something with a really big cast. So another sequel is Memoria, the Nova Vita Protocol Book 2 by Christian Merbeth. And I really liked the first one, so the second one is obviously on my CBR. So some more Star Wars, we have Maul, Lockdown by Joe Schreiber. His books are more horror-esque in the Star Wars universe, which is a lot of fun because we don't really see that with any of the other Star Wars authors, so his books are always very unique. We have Shadowhunter, Star Wars Darth Maul Book 2 by Michael Reeves. This was a gift. I actually haven't read the first book, but again, I can just buy Star Wars books because I know I'm going to read them regardless, so it's fine. So the next book is actually a viewer got me as well, and that is Spear by Michael Crichton. I was told this is like a time travel book, and time travel is one of my favorite tropes, so if y'all know any, let me know. And any near future books like this next one, let me know. So the next one is After the Flood by Cassandra Montag. This is one that I think is a climate change with flooding happening, or the rising sea levels. Yeah. So then we have Leviathan Wakes, The Expanse Book 1 by James S.A. Corey. This is a popular TV show in the UK. I haven't seen a lot of Americans talk about it. I haven't seen any Americans talk about it for that matter. I think these are two authors working together under one name, and I think they have some connection to George R.R. Martin. Maybe they did the graphic novels for the A Song of Ice and Fire series, but I'm not positive. So then we have Horus Rising, which is the first book in the Horus Heresy, I can never say that word, Book 1 series by Dan Abnett. And it took me forever to find this book, but I finally found it, so I hope it lives up to this 4-star rating on Goodreads. So here's a bunch of Star Wars books now. So we have The Rise of Darth Vader, Star Wars The Dark Lord Trilogy by James Luceno. So this is Darth Vader after Revenge of the Sith and just how he's getting into that role. There's a similar comic series that is one of my favorite comic series. Then we have Revenge of the Sith, Star Wars Novelizations Book 3 by Matthew Woodring Stover, my favorite Star Wars movie. Then we have Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones by R.A. Salvatore. Love the cover of this book. Then we have Queen's Shadow by E.K. Johnston, and that is again from Padme going from being a queen to a senator. I'm pretty sure that's what it's about. Then we have Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace by Terry Brooks. We have Master and Apprentice by Claudia Gray about Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi prior to the events of Phantom Menace. We have Rule of Two, Star Wars Darth Bane, Book 2 by Drew Carpenson, who is probably my favorite Star Wars author. And we have the first book in that series, which is the next book I'll read, so next week, is Path of Destruction, Star Wars Darth Bane, Book 1 by Drew Carpenson again. Then we have Children of Time, which is number 1 in the Children of Time series by Adrian Kowalski. Sorry. We have the Book of the Unnamed Midwife, The Road to Nowhere series by Meg Ellison. I actually got this book for free, and they had it for free on the Kindle store. So we have Red Clocks by Lenny Zumas. I've seen this book compared to The Handmaid's Tales. It's just really in societies where women don't have a lot of rights in the future. We have Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel, which is a pandemic novel. So in 2018, I had no idea I would live through a pandemic when I added this book to my list, but that's the life we're living right now. So then the second to last book, actually both of these are on my top shelf up there. We have Rosewater, which is book 1 in the Wormwood trilogy by Tate Thompson, and I think that's They Live in a Dome. And then Warcross by Marie Lu, and this is book 1 in the Warcross series, and it is about hackers, and they can hack into a gaming tournament and actually be put into this tournament or put into the video game, which is really cool and interesting to think about. I don't think I'd want to be put in any of the video games I play. Maybe like Animal Crossing, because there's like no death in that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, comment, rate, and subscribe, and be sure to check back on Tuesday at 9 p.m. for a brand new video, and you won't miss it. If you ring that notification bell, you'll be one of the first to know when I upload a video. Bye guys!